What's up, gamers? We are here with our first Multiversus patch update. I want to say this is probably the most important, because usually with games, the first patch is like the most important patch, because it kind of like shows us the direction they want to go when there's like nerfs and buffs and things like that. But I've kind of read through it, and there's not that many nerfs and buffs. This seems more like a improvement fixes for like Xbox and things like that, so you can stop lagging out of games, a few quality of life changes and things like that. So this one, to me, this kind of seems like a mini patch, not like a really big patch, because there aren't that. I actually think there's only maybe about 2 nerfs, maybe, just like some few game adjustments. Yeah, so maybe the next patch will probably be the biggest patch. I think this one's just kind of like adjustments to let us know that they've been at least working on certain things, and you know, they haven't forgotten about us. You know, player first games are always thinking about us. But let's kind of like hop into the patch notes. We want to take a moment to thank y'all for your helpful feedback on Reddit and Discord and other social channels. We're diligent in consuming all of your suggestions, and we're making a number of changes based on the info we've gathered. Before we dive into various fixes and improvements coming in this patch, we want to mention that Iron Giant has been taken back to the shop for maintenance. Yeah, sorry Iron Giant players, he's still not available. Apparently there's a lot of things they have to change on him to make him, I guess, fair. We're also planning to address several highly requested changes soon, such as additional performance improvements, in-game stats, option to turn off team colors, the ability to swap side and neutral attack, and the addition of adjustable input buffer settings. We'll keep you posted on timing. So let's dive in. General changes: lower hit pause on all hits by 10% in 1v1 modes. This I can kind of agree with. I'm good with the hit pause in 2v2 because it kind of like it makes twos a little bit easier to like keep up with. And one, since it's just you and another character, you don't really need that much hit pause to like keep up with things that are going on. You can kind of see things that are happening. So I'm definitely pretty okay with this. I wonder if this 10% change in hit pause goes for training also. So you know, it makes me wonder that. Players can now try all fighters in training mode, including fighters they don't own. That's actually a really big one. I know one of the big complaints I saw were like people who had to like buy characters or re-get characters, especially since I think characters are like $10 a character now. Just kind of like thinking like, man, I lost to Joker and I don't understand how I lost. Can I go into training mode and try and see why I lost? Oh no, wait, I can't train with Joker because I haven't bought Joker, and if I wanted to basically see Joker's moveset or try to understand Joker more, I'd have to pay $20 for a character that I technically don't even plan on playing. I just kind of want to see his moves to like try and find a way around him. So that's actually a very good one. The fact that you can just train with any character, very big one. Battle Pass XP will now be granted after each PvP match in addition to events and missions. That's good. Kind of gives those people who are like just kind of like grinding out the PvP matches a way to like get to the end of the Battle Pass. A lot of people are really trying to get to that other Jason outfit. Bug fixes: fixed an issue where players could not complete daily rewards in Rift modes. Fixed the issue that was impacting performance on Xbox Series X and S. Yeah, that's the Xbox update. Fixed the issue where beam visual effects were occasionally invisible on PlayStation consoles. Okay. Fixed an issue where certain keyboard configurations would cause phantom inputs in matches. Ooh. Fixed an issue with pause input conflicts in training. Okay. Characters. So here we go into character changes. This is kind of like the way they lay it out. If it's a plus, it's a buff. If it's a minus, if it's a nerf. If it's a squiggly, it is a change. And if it's an asterisk, it's a bug fix. Let's see. Arya dash attack. Really haven't seen too many Aryas, which is pretty crazy because like at the beginning of the beta, I felt like there were so many Aryas. Like there were a lot of Aryas in the beginning of the beta, and I really haven't seen too many this time. Let's see. Dash attack. Reduced input buffer window for follow-up attacks. Huh. Can she follow up out after her dash attack? Can she? I haven't, like, because I haven't seen a lot of Aryas, and I haven't even seen Arya's dash attack. I might have, well, now that I could try her in training mode without buying her, I'm gonna have to go in there and see that, because if she has a comboing dash attack, that might be pretty crazy. Because most dash attacks knock outward. Like a lot of dash attacks are like kill moves at like higher percentages, so a lot of them like have some pretty good launch on them. So does hers like not have enough launch to where you can like combo off of it? That'd be pretty crazy to hit things like dash attack into up special and like up air and things like that. Gonna have to try out Arya in training now. Banana guard. The goal of this change is to reduce the extreme kill power on Banana Guard's side specials and bring it more in line with the damage of the rest of the cast. I don't think anybody would argue with this change on Banana Guard. I swear it feels like Banana Guard was made for like 2-year-olds. I feel like I fight Banana Guard and he's just kind of like drooling on the stick and hit side special, and I just kind of like die at 80. And it could be my fault for not DIing it correctly, but side special is so active. It's so crazy. The hitbox wild, and for you to die at that early percentage is wow. Aerial side special, reduced damage to 10 from 12. Okay, so let's knock back on aerial side special. Ground side special, reduced damage from 12 to 14. So that's reduced knockback on the grounded one. That's okay. Actually, in my opinion, I think the grounded one is pretty crazy because they can just kind of do it at the ledge and catch you if you like you're slipping. But I actually think aerial side special is probably the problem because a lot of Banana Guards do it out of hit stun. So if you're not tight on your combos and a side special out of hit stun and you get hit at like 100 or something, you probably die. yeah, you probably die. But I think the aerial one's probably like the big problem. I think they should probably change I guess they want it to be like a good kill move for them. But I was thinking maybe they should change the aerial one to like more of a combo one, so like it hits people and like knocks them up and like gives him like different follow-ups, so you can do things like side special into forward air. Because his forward aerial is also really strong. Not as strong as side special, but it's also like really strong. So like I think giving him like side special to combo into forward air, which is like really strong, would be like really good too. But I think they want it to be like a legitimate kill move. Bugs Bunny, neutral special. Neutral special is the safe, I believe. I haven't played too much Bugs. A little bit I did play Bugs. He's crazy. Fixed an issue causing... Yep, it is safe. Fixed the issue causing safe to hit repeatedly and rapidly in succession. I'm not sure if you guys have seen like the video on Twitter of like somebody getting like completely destroyed by safe, but that is completely understandable. Safe should not be comboing you like ridiculous. Like it's kind of like it's rapid fire hits too. Like it's not like a hit is just like rapid fire hits of the safe, and then you like eventually explode. Down special, fixed an issue where Garnet and an enemy could be frozen at the end of her star grab. I've seen that before. She kind of like grabs you, and then at the end of the star grab both people get frozen. Gizmo up special. Oh, this is a nerf. Ally attach cooldown now begins when Gizmo detaches from his ally instead of beginning when Gizmo attaches to his allies. Okay, understandable. Iron Giant. The goal of these changes is to prevent Iron Giant from changing certain sets of attacks infinitely. While these fixes addresses some of the issues on Iron Giant, it will require additional fixes to bring Iron Giant fully back online. Iron Giant will remain down for repairs until these fixes are implemented in a future patch. Ground down attack. Knockback angle is now more horizontal. Ground down attack. I believe that's when he like plants like the metal flower. Aerial neutral air. It's the spinny legs. Final hit now always knocks away regardless of charge. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one because I've seen a lot of the infinites and a lot of the Iron Giant combos come from like jab into like jump neutral air to like jab reset. So like if neutral air like knocks away at higher percentages to like where you can't get those combos, it might be something. And I guess it depends on how far it knocks away, because if it knocks away far enough to where it could be a kill or it could be a problem, that could be really good to like kind of have a kill confirm of like jab neutral air, and then people just kind of die. Ground side attack. Jab first hitbox is slightly smaller. Ooh, that is a big one because I've seen a lot of his like crazy combos start from jab and the ridiculous hitbox on jab. So that one might be a big one considering how small they make it. Rage mode pilot special, reduced strobing visual effects. Understandable. I did see a lot of people complain that they couldn't really see when Iron Giant goes into rage mode. Rage mode up special, reduced final hit damage to 5 from 6. Okay, so rage mode's up special nerf. Iron Giant, man, seeing some nerfs. I mean, they say that character is like the best character in the game. Jake aerial and ground up special fits some issues with game performance. Okay, understandable. This is a weird move to like program. I'm surprised they decided to keep it because they had like a lot of problems in the beta. Jason ground special fixed an issue where one player would disappear when Jason grabbed 2 players with the sleeping. What? That was an issue. I just thought he could legit grab 2 players and put them in a sleeping bag at the same time. Apparently that was an issue and that wasn't supposed to be happening. Okay. LeBron, basketball. Basketball can now only hit 1 time per target. That is a very, very big nerf. I'm pretty sure you've seen the videos of people getting like infinitely juggled like by the same basketball. That's a very big nerf. It's an understandable nerf because basketball is such a dominant projectile now. Like it just hits so hard and sets up. So like being constantly like dribbled by the basketball itself, it's a big nerf to basketball and more of a nerf to like down ball, the dunk down special. Marvin, aerial / ground neutral attack. Fixed an issue where Marvin could ring out opponents instantly due to side special projectile interaction with neutral attack. Neutral attack is the orb. He like kind of like shoots the orb and it hits people, and like when it's not on cooldown it knocks them towards him, and when it is on, no, both hits knock him towards him, and when it's on cooldown it goes further. So I guess in some situations people were just getting hit by neutral special and just exploding. Neutral ground attack. Fixed an issue of instantly do the side special projectile interaction with neutral attack. So I know neutral attack is the orb. Is side special the reverse button? It's like you shoot out neutral attack and then you reverse it back and it was KOing people. It's really weird. I'm trying to remember Marvin's moves from the beta because I haven't played him in this one. And you don't see too many Marvins in you don't really see too many Marvins now. A lot of people don't really like them. Aerial side attack for ring dog. Knockback angle is now more horizontal. That one might actually be a little bit scary. The fact that it knocks more sideways, it can either be scary or it can be bad. Because if it knocks more horizontal, that means it doesn't knock upwards anymore. Well, not as much upwards, so you can't really combo with it. But since it's a side attack and people usually use that move to like seal stop, so now knocking more sideways means you'll probably die earlier because you have less room to like DI it. Aerial up attack. Knockback angle is now more horizontal. Now that one could be a nerf because Rain Dog's like up air just kind of like sent you straight up, which was, I thought was like a pretty good buff because like you get hit by the side of it and the side would pull you into the middle and you would go straight up. Like Rain Dog would get really early kills with up air. So it seems like they're kind of turning it more into a juggle up air, or maybe they're just kind of like changing its early kill percentage, because I've seen people die to like Rain Dog's up air like 40. Rain Dog's up air is pretty crazy. Shaggy, the goal of this change is to not allow neutral air attack to combo back into jab combo at all damage levels. There are field issues introduced with this change that we will address in the next patch. This is understandable. I've seen some pretty crazy Shaggy combos where they just kind of like, because I think his neutral air hits like 3 times. So I've seen crazy things like jab 1-2 into neutral air 1-2, fast fall jab 1-2 into neutral air 1-2, and just kind of like repeat it over and over. I've seen some pretty crazy Shaggy combos. Neutral air base knockback increased to 1700 from 1300. I'm not too big on the numbers, but a 400% increase in knockback, that sounds like a really big difference. Knockback scaling increased to 14 from 13. Knockback angle is now more horizontal, so now it knocks more sideways. On hit cancel window delayed by 10 frames. Wow, sounds like it completely changed neutral air, which is crazy. It just seems like they changed it so you can't combo with it at higher percentages. As long as it's still a good combo move at lower percentages, I think Shaggy will be good. Neutral airs are just kind of like good to combo with at lower percentages. You do have some pretty crazy ones that like combo infinitely, like Finn's neutral air just combos for like forever. Trying to think of another neutral air that just combos for like a really long time. Taz's neutral airs are really good when it combos for like really up to like really higher percentages. But that depends on the stage because his neutral air knocks downwards. So you can like neutral air people, they would get the ground bounce and then you get things like forward air and down air and things like that at even higher percentages. But I've seen some pretty great Bugs' neutral air is another good example. Like you have to be on point. You DI that one wrong, get like kill percent, and you just kind of like die. Like Bugs' neutral air is really good. So it seems they're really trying to change Shaggy's neutral air to kind of make it an early combo move and stop it from being such a late combo move. Steven, aerial up attack. Sweet spot hitbox delayed 1 frame later to match when Steven has his hands claps together. Understandable. I've kind of noticed that too. I've been hit by a few Steven up airs where it's like a sweet spot and his hands don't even touch, and I'm like, maybe the sweet spot is just above him and not when his hands clap together. Maybe I didn't understand it because I've never played Steven, but now it seems they kind of adjusted it. Aerial down attack. On hit cancel window delayed by 3 frames. Wow. They just kind of decided to nerf his down air a little bit. Maybe there's like a Steven out there just kind of popping off with like down air chains or like down air infinites or something because you could cancel it so early. But they decided to nerf it. Stripe. Aerial down attack, which is Stripe's down air. Stripe's down air has always been pretty crazy. More downward momentum is gained on attack startup. They say that's a plus. They say it's a buff. Okay. So Stripe down air attack getting buff. Taz aerial and ground side special is the tornado. Increased damage on non-cooldown final hit to 8 from 7. So a buff on the non-cooldown tornado. Okay. Wonder Woman's lasso was a bit too oppressive to play against without any limiter, so we decided to add a short cooldown to the ability. Aerial and ground neutral special added 8-second cooldown for lasso. So I have seen a lot of people going crazy, like the fact that Wonder Woman's lasso is ridiculous because a lot of her moves kind of put you right in a position for lasso, and lasso is like a non-committable move. Like you would hit somebody, throw out lasso, and it doesn't matter because you would throw it out when they're in disadvantage, and Wonder Woman technically isn't fast enough to get over there and chase for the combo. So you just hit them with a move, throw out lasso. If lasso hits, it knocks them back so you can combo with it. If you have the perk to where it just straight up knockbacks and like kills, you kind of like hit them with a move, throw out lasso. They get hit off the stage a lower percentage now they're in a bad situation, because Wonder Woman is really good at edge guarding, and you don't have to go out there. You can just jump halfway and throw out lasso again. If lasso, I've seen some pretty early like lasso kills at like 20 when people get knocked off stage by lasso. So it's understandable. I have seen a lot of people upset about how much Wonder Woman can spam lasso, but that seems to be about it. Okay, so that's the first patch for Multiversus. Like I said, it seems like kind of like just like a few bug fixes and it kind of changed things. I think the second patch may be the big one to kind of let us know the direction they want the game to go. I know a lot of people are pretty upset about chain combos and just kind of like getting juggled forever. But I think that's kind of like the downside to playing ones, because we got to remember Multiversus is meant to be played in twos. If you and your teammate get like looped in twos, that's kind of on both of y'all. Both of y'all should have been good. If you get looped in ones, I know that feeling does suck, because it's like, man, I can't get out of this. I'm kind of stuck. I just got a DI and hope my DI doesn't get red. But in twos, your partner should be there to back you up. Hopefully they're there to back you up and they're not getting looped with you. But that'll do it, gamers. The first Multiversus patch. I'm gonna have the link to the patch notes in the description in case you want to read through them yourself. I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.